Hi guys, welcome to a new video. As you've seen in the previous one, I've had a visit at ASRock to pick up my new motherboard. It's the ASRock x570 Aqua. It's a motherboard of which only 999 were made. It is also on retail for 999 euros. And I'm gonna take you on the trip to see what's in the box and to see what number I have. So let me set you guys up and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, now that I've set you guys up, let's open it, see what's inside. We got a letter on which it's already stated which number I have. So it's 452 of 999. Let's have a look. Dear customer, thank you for your purchase of the ASRock x570 Aqua motherboard. ASRock x570 Aqua is a flagship motherboard that comes with a monoblock for custom liquid cooling. Bring it do-it-yourself and PC modding enthusiasts a supreme user experience and a personalized PC build. We hope you enjoy it. ASRock commits to providing high quality motherboards with excellent performance, so your feedback is important to us. Please feel free to reach out to us. We would be more than happy to assist you. Thanks again for your purchase. And there's also some kind of credit card in it with the number of the motherboard that I have. So that's funny. Gives you some kind of premium feel. Alright, let's put this back for now. And let's see what's underneath. Well, this is the motherboard. And it looks amazing. It looks really good in my opinion. It has an integrated water block for CPU cooling, VRM cooling and chipset cooling. This makes the only x570 board that's out there that has integrated water cooling for the chipset, because the x570 chipset runs so hot that ASRock decided to cool them with liquid instead of with a fan, as all the other motherboards have in this range. Let me just peel off the stickers. To have a better look. I can tell. Not the cleanest peel, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but they also signed the number inside here. But just let me take the board out. It's quite heavy, but that's what you get with a full monoblock on your motherboard. So here you can see that I have 452 of the 999 ones. Let's have a closer look of everything else that's in the box. As you can see, they've separated everything. Let's just start with the stuff underneath the Aqua logo. What we got here are thermal pads and thermal paste. These are replacement pads for the VRM and the chipset. because they've already put thermal pads there, and they've also included a little bit of thermal paste. They've also included the screws. I guess these are spare ones, so if you ever lose a screw, then you even have the spare screws. Just let me put this back for a second. Let's take the next one. It has an antenna on it, so I guess this is all connectivity. And what we see here, it's the Wi-Fi 6 antenna that you can hook up to the AO of the motherboard. They've also included a SLI bridge, which is, in my opinion, a little bit strange, because when you buy such an expensive motherboard, you probably will insert the new RTX card or something, so you will use an NVLink, but it's a nice to have. Let's see, a booklet and a CD. That's probably the manual and drivers. And as you can see, I was correct. It's a driver CD. Unfortunately, they didn't include a USB stick, because who uses a CD drive these days? Memory explanation, software setup guide, and a quick installation guide. But if you see how thick this is, it's in all sorts of languages, but still, it's quite the booklet. So let me put everything back. And let's have a look at the last box. It has a cable on it and a screw, so I guess these are connectivity cables and spare screws. Let's have a look. I have two SATA cables, one with an angled one, 90 degrees, and one with a straight plug. Another two. We have a display port to mini display port. This one is for the internal patch, and I will explain that later. And they've included the M.2 standoffs and screws, so I'll just leave them there for now. Let me put everything back. And so let me show you. As you can see over here, there is an internal display port connector. The graphics cards of ASRock have a mini display port connector on top, so that you can make the internal patch to this. And if we have a look at the rear I/O, I don't know if you can see them from here. I guess not, so I have to lift it out a bit. As you can see here, there are Thunderbolt connections, and with the display port you can loop it through, and then you have an output on the display on the Thunderbolt connectors. As well as you can see, you have a flash BIOS switch. It's the connectivity for the Wi-Fi 6 antennas, a PS2 connector. It's two USB 3.0s, display port in, that's also linked to the Thunderbolts, an HDMI out, USB port, and this is very special. It's one 10 gigabit connector and one 1 gigabit connector if I'm correct, and all your audio outs. Well, before I continue, I going to set some things up that I can show you how this motherboard lights up when in standby mode, so when your PC is switched off. For that I'm going to have set some things up, so just let me get back to you. And in this last part I wanted to show you guys how the board would look when you've powered it down, only have the net power in. And as you can see, there's an RGB strip here, and there's RGB lighting inside the chipset cooling. So this is what your system will look like when you're doing nothing with it and it's just sitting there idle. I will give you guys a close-up. I'll hope you enjoy. So we're coming to the end of this video. Massive thanks to ASRock for setting me up with this one. When I saw this one appearing on Computex 2019, I immediately thought that's the board I need to have. So I sent them an email because there were only 999 available. And I wanted to make sure that I would be able to get one of these boards. Fortunately, they have an office here in the Netherlands, so that made it a little bit easier. Once I told my plans with it, they were really excited and they wanted to help me, and they helped me by going way out of their way, but that's a story for another video. For this one, a massive thanks to you guys at ASRock, and I'm gonna make sure that this will end up in a really nice system. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, just give it a dislike. If you want to see more, just feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.